I mean, I hated the fact that when I would do something, when I would speak or do something characteristically uh, right, or just hey, dude, I had to do my homework first. Why you act so white today? Why do you speak so white?
Right.
Why am I speaking so white? I'm speaking like the neighborhood that I grew up in. I'm speaking like the environment that I grew up in. I don't see a problem with that. But I meant for African Americans growing up in suburban neighborhoods, it can be very difficult because it's not as if it's just your opposite race going up against you, it's your own race going up against you.
Right.
And being like, oh, why do you have to act so white? You know, or somebody come to you, you are the whitest black person that I know. That is hurtful.
Yeah.
That is hurtful. Like, why can't I be me? Why can't I be my race? Why can't I, just because I'm doing things correctly, I gotta be talking white or acting white? Like, what does that say to African American youth? What does it say to them? It says to them that, oh, you know what? To be successful in this world, to do the right things in life, you have to be white. You have to act white. You have to talk white. That's what it says to them, and it's pitiful. Like it is pitiful. Like why do African American kids have to see that? You know, why do they have to see that? Why can't they just look? I feel like we have to reach a point where why can't African American youth not be judged for doing something right? Because when they do something right, it's they're acting white. When they get good grades, they're acting white. No, you're doing the right thing.
Right.
If that was said more, I mean, that would create a whole different atmosphere. A whole different atmosphere. Also, one of the other things that I encountered was um, my mom actually pointed this out. One day we were over a good friend of hers house, and mom's like, "You teach racism. It doesn't come in a day.
Right.
You teach it." And I was like, "Yeah, yeah, we do teach racism." And she said, "You know how racism starts? It starts with the little kid in the kindergarten class that looks over and says, 'That black girl over there,' and then that girl over there that may be white. But why does the girl have to be black?" And I know it's easy, like I said before, it's easy to see appearances. But why, why did that girl say that?
Right.
Why did she say that? Because her parents probably said, hey, that's a black girl or that black guy. Because if I feel like if we cut those little things out, it's just like, and sometimes I'm guilty of it. When you are saying a story, oh my gosh, yeah, well, me and my friends, oh, was he black or was he white?
Yeah.
And you're like, and everybody says that. But what if we cut that out? Because what really, when we say, is he black or is he white? What are we waiting to expect?
Right.
Like, what are we waiting to expect? Like, are we waiting to expect the black kid to be just, oh, super gangster? Are we waiting for the white kid to be super nerdy? What are we expecting?
Right.
So why can't we just cut it out and just tell the story, right?
Exactly.
But we don't. We just are like, nah, is he black or is he white? You know, and I feel like those little things are racism that we encounter every day. And I mean, I feel like the most, to me, what that saying you're doing when you're doing something right, saying that it's white hurts. It really hurts. People don't. Yeah,
Right. It's not right because you're of you as a person. It's right because
it's white.
you're acting white.
Yeah, and it's just like, oh my gosh, like, are you serious? Are you serious? And I don't know. I feel like, as I said before, racism is taught, but I feel like it will take a long time for us to get out of it.
Right.
Because since it's easy to hate a person, if we think of hate as like, how could I? Hate is like a wildfire. You throw a piece of paper over there, it may not be well lit, but it can start a wildfire, right? Whereas if you think about loving a person for who they are, love takes time.
Mhm.
It's like a seed. You got to plant that seed, water that seed, come back and care for that seed
Mhm.
for it to grow. Whereas hate, boom, it's there, it's done. I mean, you light it one time and it's going. And it's hard to put out a wildfire.
Right.
It is hard to put out a
Right.
wildfire because it's got to be tackled from different sides and different points of view.
Right.
And I feel like that's how racism is. It has to be tackled from different sides and different points of view.
Right.
And then we can go back and maybe plant those seeds
Right.
of love, but we have to harness them. We have to water them, tend to them, grow them, all that stuff.
Right.
You know? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a very, very good point. That was amazing. I really.
Thanks.
No, I don't think anyone could have said it better. That hit it head on. I really appreciate that.
Thanks.
So, all right, that's all I have for you. So thank you very much.
Okay, thank you for
Very
interviewing me.
much. Wow.